For all who voted for me, thank you very much. It will be an absolute privilege to serve you. For those who didn't vote for me and those who spoiled their votes, let me tell you, I will be an inclusive president to listen to all of you.
We're here in Dublin Castle in the aftermath of Catherine Connolly's resounding presidential election win. And what a resounding victory it was. 914,000 votes. That's nearly 100,000 more than Michael D. Higgins got in 2018 and is a record.
I will be a president who listens and who reflects and who speaks when it's necessary, and a voice for peace, a voice that builds on our policy of neutrality, a voice that articulates the existential threat posed by climate change.
Now, she is, of course, a unity candidate of the left, and those political parties throughout the day all claiming a slice of the victory as they arrived here at Dublin Castle.
It is a stunning victory. As a matter of fact, it's an unparalleled affirmation of Catherine as Uachtaráin na hÉireann.
When the left unites, we can win. I think it's really a victory for a positive message of hope, in contrast to the negative campaign of fear and smear, which was clearly rejected decisively by the electorate.
What I think that this campaign has done is made it seem tangible for people out there that there is another option. I think it's always existed, but now we can really kind of feel it at our fingertips.
I think that Catherine showed her mettle, but also her grace and all of the qualities that are required to be a fine Uachtaráin na hÉireann.
Of course, as much as it's a win for Catherine Connolly, it is a decisive loss for Fine Gael and Fianna Fáil, both for very different reasons.
The bottom line is, I think that Catherine, ultimately the people saw in Catherine the person that they most wanted to become president. You know, we were devastated with the way the election panned out. Yes, we wanted to put forward a candidate. You know, I take responsibility for that. It didn't work out. And we have a review committee now to go through that and to take, we'll learn from that.
There was also history for the wrong reasons, with more people than ever before spoiling their vote. Nearly 13%, 214,000 people came out to spoil their vote for all sorts of reasons. For context, that's more than the Labour Party and the Social Democrats got in their combined total votes in last year's general election. So the presidency stays in Galway for another 7 years, and an independent candidate backed by the left, who now have big hopes for what this might mean for the future and a potential left unity government in the years to come, and has left Fine Gael and Fianna Fáil picking over the pieces and the Taoiseach, having to deal with an independent voice and one who has been highly critical of the government during her time as a TD.
Together we can shape a new republic that values everybody, that values and champions diversity, and that takes confidence in our own identity, our Irish language, our English language, and the new people who have come to our country. I will be an inclusive president for all of you, and I regard it as an absolute honour, the vote I have been given, and I will represent you nationally and internationally to the best of my ability and as professionally and as humanely as possible. Gar mille maith.